On the 5th of June 2022, some unknown gunmen went into St. Francis Catholic Church, Owo, in Ondo State, and killed over 50 worshippers while they were in service. Anyway, this hasn't gone well with Nigerians. Everybody have come to react to it, and so many people are saying different things. They are bandits, they are Boko Haram, and all that. Anyway, the government officials, the president, and all likes have come to condemn the attack. And even well as Tinubu has come out to even donate, I think, 75 million naira to the victims of the attack. Anyway, join me on the street. I get people's opinion on ways the government can use to curb this. Good afternoon, sir. What's the name, sir?
My name is Pastor Dr. J.A. Unigbe, JP.
Okay, sir. So, we saw what happened in Ondo State of recent, where they killed over 50 people.
In the church.
Yes. What do you say about this, sir?
It's very, very bad. It's very, very bad. And this is the air time we are. Many things will be happening like this. So we Christians must stand up and pray very well. We are not happy that what is happening. So it's a very bad something. So this is what we are facing. And we are not expecting such a thing at this time like this. It's very bad. In the church of God, they enter and kill people. So it's a very bad issue.
So who do you feel is behind this? Because some people are saying it's bandits, headmen, and all that. Who do you feel is behind this?
Well, only God knows who are behind it. Only God knows, because we don't see them. Only God knows who are behind it. Anybody that is behind it is very bad. Nothing to say it's very bad to come and kill. They want to bring confusion to this nation. They want to make Christians to be annoyed so that we can fight against our Muslim brothers. It's no. These people that they do this thing, they don't know God. Whether Muslim or Christian, they don't know God.
So what do you feel the government can do? Because this thing is now becoming something that they do daily and nothing has been done.
Yeah, government is trying, you see. Okay. There's a proverb said, foul, it is sweat. But that wind, don't let us know that foul is sweat. Government is trying. Let we stand up. Let people stand up. 80s, 50s, 90s, 20s, it's not like this. Let we stand up and be very, very prayerful and be careful. So that's what we can do.
Good afternoon, sir. What's the name?
Good afternoon. My name is Michael.
Okay, Mr. Michael. I'm sure you've heard about the killing that happened in Ondo State yesterday. Yeah. What do you see to this, sir?
I think this thing has been happening in the country for a while. Okay. And this is a failure of leadership, because I believe government and leadership are supposed to provide security. If the security architecture of the country is well positioned, I don't think such barbaric acts will happen yesterday in Owo. So it called for the overhauling security architecture of the country. And the security apparatus has been thoroughly, overwhelmed. Because I don't think this kind of thing can happen even in some neighboring African country here. When asylums will go into church, more than 50 worshippers in the church. And there's no quick intervention of our security to nip it in the bud before it occurs. So it calls for a lot of security architecture, reworking, and government, insistence on ensuring that there's a vibrant security that will protect life and property of Nigerian citizens.
Okay, so who do you feel is behind this? Because some rumors are coming that it's herdsmen, it's the Boko Haram. Some people even reported that it was a bomb blast.
If the CCTV footage can be played, if there's any CCTV at all in the church, I don't want to preempt the investigation that is still ongoing. I cannot just jump into it and say it is Fulani, it is Yoruba, it is Igbo. It will not help the investigation. They should leave the investigation to be ongoing so they can be sure of the perpetrator. So that is what I'm going to do.
You feel the government can bring out the perpetrator? Because right from times, things like this used to happen. They will tell you they are investigating. After weeks and months, everybody forgets about it. What do you think can be done to this one now?
Okay, because that is why I said the security architecture of the country needs to be rejigged, and they need to work on it. Because truly speaking, when you look at what has been happening in the country, after a series of investigation, nothing forth will come in. So it has really given citizens a lot of, a lot of not confidence in the government of the day. But for me, I'll still say, well, let the investigation continue. So they can, at the end of the day, say, okay, this is what is actually happening. But when you preempt the investigation, you cannot get the true picture of it.
Good afternoon, ma. Wetin be your name, ma?
Well, I want to remain anonymous.
Okay. So, what do you see to this killing that happened in Ondo State of recent?
My dear, we don't have much to say. But then, what people are doing is too bad. Because why will Christians be attacked in their worship area? It actually means that the perpetrators are intending to stop Christianity if Christians should be attacked in their worship area. Then it means that we are dividing Nigeria based on religion, but it shouldn't be. So we want to beg our government that if it is not division that actually these people are fighting for, then government should do something to stop these people.
So, but of recent, we've been seeing things like they will kill somebody, the government will tell you they are investigating, but after like 3 weeks, 4 months, you don't hear anything about it. Do you think this one they will do something spectacular about this?
I doubt if they will, but then they should. One thing with Nigeria is this. When the defendant has higher power than the accuser, it becomes a problem.
Sure.
So it is who has bigger lawyer. But then government should use their office, the power they have. And now this is election time. They want people to vote for them. And they should do what will protect people's interests, because people are not happy. People are really crying. If you go on social media, see how people are crying because people lost their members and it was so much. So if our government do not stand up to fight for us, it actually means that we don't have leaders, because leaders are supposed to be protectors of it.
Good afternoon, sir. What's your name, sir?
My name is Adedapo Kushimo.
Okay, Mr. Adedapo. So we saw what happened in Ondo State yesterday. What do you say about this?
It's disheartening, to be candid, and it's very, very bad in this situation where Nigeria is at this point in time, and we still experience this kind of a thing. So disheartening and very, very painful.
So do you feel the security are not doing enough?
To be sincere with you, I think they are not doing enough. They are not, and they are showing no sign of being capable of handling the security-wise of this country. Because if they are strong enough and at a lot, all this kind of thing will have been able to be shut down before it can transpire. You understand what I'm saying? So it's so painful. In this era, we still experience this kind of a thing in a city, not in the rural areas, in the urban area, in the city. You understand?
So people have been talking about the CCTV. Maybe there's a CCTV camera that will be used to identify this, but we believe police are going to do their investigation. But of recent, we used to see when they do investigation after 3 months, 4 months, we don't know anything about it again. Do you feel this time government will do anything spectacular about this?
Let's hope so. Because it is right now.
So
the government has failed us. They failed totally. But let's hope so. If they could do anything, let's say that. Because at the end of the day, they will tell you they've caught those people that are involved, that perpetrated this kind of act. At the end of the day, we will not hear anything about it. Nobody will be brought to justice. Nobody will be charged to court. So they failed totally. I must be sincere with you.
Akaso, kí lorúkọ yín, sir?
Mi ni Mr. Adesina Agbabiaka.
Okay, Mr. Adesina, nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Ondo lánàá tó jẹ́ pé ó lọ pa àwọn èèyàn ní àwọn èèyàn 50 lé nísìn kí lẹ́yìn rí sí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí?
Ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ burúkú ni sílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, àrírú ilé rí. But ó ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ńsìn, ó yẹ kí àwa Yorùbá ká gbáradì, ká múra. Because ó ti kàn wá ńsìn. Àwọn sọ pé ilẹ̀ Haúsá tẹ́lẹ̀ ńsìn wọ́n ti gbé délẹ̀ Yorùbá. So gbogbo ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí ńsìn, security wa kò tó. Gbogbo àwọn tí à ń gbà wọlé sí ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà, because aláti blame àwọn custom wa.
Ṣé ẹ̀yin wá rò pé àwọn tó yẹ kó dáàbò bò wá ni wọ́n ṣe tó àbí ìjọba gangan?
Àwọn tó yẹ kó dáàbò bò wá wọn ò ṣe tó. Àwọn custom àti immigration wọ́n ti gba àlejò púpọ̀ jù nínú ìlú yìí.
So tí bá gbọ́n nǹkan tẹ̀ ń sọ ẹ́ pé àwọn tó ṣe kínní yìí wọ́n lè máa jẹ aráàlú yìí àbí àwọn Haúsá àbí Boko Haram àbí Fúlàní àwọn wo lẹ rò pé ó lè ṣe ilé.
A nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara wa ní Nàìjíríà. Mi ò rí sí pé Nàìjíríà kan máa para wọn pakópa bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Torí without pé bí a ṣe wà, Nàìjíríà ò lè ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. À ń bí èfù bí rulers bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn pé ká kàn máa para wa, ká máa ṣe ìṣekúṣe, ká máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ fúnra wa. Torí àwọn tó ti sáwọ̀ wá láàrin àwọn náà ń kọ́ sí gbogbo.
Ẹ rò pé orílẹ̀-èdè míì ló wá ṣe iṣẹ́ yìí.
Orílẹ̀-èdè míì ni kì í ṣe Nàìjíríà.
So well, Nigerians have come out to say what they have to say concerning the killing in Ondo State. Anyway, we believe the government will do something, and our sincere condolences goes to the family of the victims of the attack. Till we meet next week, it's still your host, Spark.